Hello, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Jo and usually alongside me is my husband Andy and we're Park Pioneer. We do videos about Disney parks, pins and merch, and you may have seen in our We're Back video, which I'll leave linked up whichever way it is up there and down below, that I said we're probably not going to do as many pin videos because I've taken down all of my pin boards from the wall that's like there and off screen, so just imagine there's a wall there full of pin boards. I've taken them all down, I've put them all into pin folios, and yeah, I'm just generally not buying as much anymore. I think I mentioned in that video, buying things from pin sales in America and from the Disney store very much became my coping mechanism during COVID, because we are people who love to travel and suddenly not even being allowed to go more than a mile from my house. Not great for mental health, so buying things kind of became a substitute to being able to go away, and yeah, I don't need that coping mechanism anymore, so I just generally don't buy as many things anymore. Having said that, I do still collect pins. We're actually going to the Pin After Dark event, I think it's called. Basically, every year Disney do a pin trading event in Walt Disney World. We took part in it remotely in 2020 because they let international people join in. Then for 2021 it was remote again, I think, but they wouldn't let international people join. And then 2022 onwards it's just been back to normal in the parks. Obviously we're planning our trips quite far in advance, but for some reason the stars have decided to align and we are in Walt Disney World at the same time as this event is going on. Didn't really expect to get tickets for it because I think I read online that there are 2,000 tickets in total for sale, and usually the queue, it's all done like virtual queue online, but the virtual queue usually gets up to like 10 times that, or at least into like a substantial number of like 6,000 in the queue. So joined the virtual queue, not expecting to get anywhere, made Andy join as well, and at the point when the queue sort of officially opened, I was given number 1,555 or something, and by pure fluke Andy got number 337. So we got through the queue. You could buy 2 tickets, so he got 2 tickets, so we are doing an entire day of pin trading whilst we're in America, which obviously we'll be vlogging our trip, so we'll take you along to that as well. But yeah, pins are still part of my life, just not as big a part. Like, instead of getting packages every other day and international shipping, as you will see, I have a handful of pins, and this covers the last 3 months of pin purchases. But I thought I would show anyway, just as a little quick video, just to show you what pins I've got recently. So without further ado, so all of these pins are from the Disney Store UK, and the first pin that I got is a Wreck-It Ralph pin with Ralph and Penelope. I do collect Wreck-It Ralph pins. I don't have like a super extensive collection, but I do collect them, and I saw that one and thought it was cute. Also, I would really like them. I know Test Track is getting an update and it's going to be rethemed or something, in line with whoever the new sponsor is or something. I don't know. Check out a channel that does actual keep up with the news rather than just going there and going, oh, that's new. But I maintain that a themed test track to Wreck-It Ralph would be awesome, because you're making your car the same as Vanellope does in the first Wreck-It Ralph film, where they're doing all like the candy and stuff to make the car, and then you test out your car on a test track the same as like she does when she's going round the mountain when Ralph makes her a track. So I don't get why Test Track isn't Wreck-It Ralph themed. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Anyway, on to the next pin. So the next 2 are Inside Out 2 pins. I do have, again, a small collection of Inside Out pins. These are the only ones that I've got for Inside Out 2 though, partly because at the time I bought these, I don't think we'd seen Inside Out 2, and I was kind of nervous as to whether I'd actually like it. I did like it. Now I wish I'd got more pins, but hey ho. So the first one is a glittery Believe in Yourself pin. And the next one is a spinny pin of what your current mood is. I'm trying to spin it one-handed is actually quite hard, but there you go. It's got all the different emotions that you can set it to. I think my current emotion is hothead, because in my infinite wisdom decided to film this in the middle of a heat wave. Then the next pin that I got was on offer, I think, or it might have just been one that I saw and was like, you know what, that's a really cute pin, I'm going to get it. On reflection, it now may go to America as one of my traders at the pin trading event. I'm not 100%, but it is a jumbo 95 magical years limited release pin. If I take the lid off and hopefully don't just throw this at the camera. You can see it's got Mickey, Minnie, Steamboat Willie. It is a really nice pin, but I don't have a lot of limited release or limited edition pins to take with me to trade, because this is going to be more serious traders than I usually would trade with, just like walking around the parks on a pin board kind of thing. This is like going to be people who've got pins that I really want to try and complete my Emperor's New Groove collection. So yeah, this pin might have to volunteer as tribute, but we'll see. I mean, I've got like 6 weeks until we go to America, so I might just have to start jumping on some pin sales to try and pick up some rarer pins, because yeah, there's quite a few Emperor's New Groove pins that I need. But I would love to be a completionist, but the ones that I need, they're going to be pins that are going to have substantial trade value, which isn't great. Yeah, we'll see. But speaking of Emperor's New Groove, seamless segue there. It's like I'm a professional, which clearly I am not. I picked up the 2024 limited release Father's Day pin, which was Emperor's New Groove themed this year. That is a mouthful to say. Emperor's New Groove themed this year. There we go. So it's got Pasha and the kids on it. It's the first time I've ever bought a Father's Day pin, but I will do it for Emperor's New Groove, so there you go. And that is actually all the pins that I've bought. Possibly this year, actually. Because like I said, I've just really cut down on buying pins, but yeah, sometimes a girl just needs to buy some pins. Anyway, you know what time it is now. It's very clearly time for Sexy Pin Slow-Mo. Bam ba bam ba bow. Ba 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 bow. Bam ba ba bow. Ba 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 da ba dow. Ba ba da ba dow. Ba 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 da ba dow. Ba ba da ba dow. Ba 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 da ba dow. So there you have it. A random 5 pins that I've bought in, like, I'm calling it the last couple of months. It could be this year. And a return of the Sexy Pin Slow-Mo, which clearly that's what everyone wants. So yeah. Like I said at the start, just a quick little video of some of the pins that I've got. But if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe and you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. And in short, do the YouTube stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!